Yo, what's up guys? Got PokeaimMD here with a video about Mega Abomasnow. Now, Mega Abomasnow will be released at the end of this month, and I kind of wanted to give my thoughts on it, how I feel it will fare in certain tiers and whatnot. So let's actually just get right into it. So I'm not entirely sure where Abomasnow will be. Based on usage right now, regular Abomasnow is NU, even though NU is not out. Based on usage, it would be in the NU tier. However, when Mega Steelix was out, it went right up to OU, and it stayed in OU until the tiers start finalizing and whatnot. So I'm not entirely sure if Abomasnow will be starting out in RU, but I'm going to talk about it as if it is RU, and then I'll talk about how you can use it in UU and how it can even be used in OU. So I think Abomasnow has some really good things going for it. One, being snow warning, obviously having 100% accurate blizzards, coming off a base 132 special attack, it's no joke. On top of that, having grass as a secondary stab, meaning that it can switch in on water types. And the first set we actually have is the SDRU sets, which is, I feel, really solid in the RU tier. Not only are you just a natural check to Sharpedo, to Feraligatr, two giant threats in the RU tier, but with having SD and Ice Shard, you can check a lot of the threats in the RU tier themselves, being Hawlucha, being Honchkrow. So the birds, you can check the dragons like Flygon, and at +2 with the Swords Dance, Ice Shard actually KOs Nidoqueen, offensive Nidoqueen 100% of the time. So Seed Bomb is a secondary move. This is, of course, your Grass Stab, allowing you to take on, obviously, the water types, but also Pokemon like Florges, hitting them with heavy damage. You could also put Wood Hammer, but I actually like Seed Bomb a little bit better, mainly because the more HP you have, the better you can take on a special Sharpedo or a +1 for Alligator's Crunch, Life Orb, Sheer Force Crunch. You won't be able to knock out Abomasnow, and you can pick it off with the base 132 attack Seed Bomb, and if that doesn't knock it out, you have Ice Shard after, just in case for some reason that doesn't knock it out. But the EV spread was also kind of made to outspeed the Blade. The Blade hitting only 106 speed, if I'm not mistaken. We actually have it right here. Yeah, the Blade hitting 106 speed. So Earthquake is your secondary move, and this allows you to hit the Blade for 2-hit KO at +2, and the Blade cannot knock you out with Iron Head. So though if you wanted to actually go or speed creep even more, you can go up to Diancie, so you could go up to like 140 speed, and this would allow you to outspeed Diancie. Though if you actually look at regular Abomasnow, I should have already had it here, but regular Abomasnow has base 160 speed, so naturally you'll be able to outspeed Abomasnow, or you naturally be able to outspeed Diancie with base 60 speed with 156 speed. So naturally you'll be able to outspeed Diancie if you SD up, so you don't have to Mega Evolve immediately, and that's something that will allow you to pick it off with a +2 Seed Bomb. Though at the same time, regular Abomasnow isn't as strong as Mega Abomasnow, and obviously having the buff to Megas, which in this case, having that auto speed loss isn't necessarily a buff for Abomasnow, but having that speed early on is really nice. Also allowing you to outspeed Alomola. That would be in UU though, but 56 speed allows you to outspeed Alomola in the UU tier. So yeah, Earthquake is basically there for Blade. Blade probably being one of the best switch-ins in the tier outside of, I want to say, Bronzong. Now, speaking of which, we actually have a mix set right here, and I feel like, at least for now in RU, typically I wouldn't say run Shadow Ball and Abomasnow, since you can run Blizzard, Ice Shard, Giga Drain, and then Earthquake or HP Fire. But in the RU tier, having Bronzong and having Blade, I feel like Shadow Ball is not necessarily necessary, but it has more advantage than having Earthquake, because obviously Shadow Ball can hit a levitating Bronzong, and modest max special attack does 1 to the standard Blade, which is 252 HP, 96 per def. Shadow Ball into Blizzard KOs 100% of the time with Rocks Up and Hail. So that's something like, for example, if the Blade comes in, Rocks are up, then you hit it with the Blizzard, takes a turn of Hail, Shadow Ball will be able to knock it out. And you're also doing about 34 to 42%, if I'm not mistaken, to max Spadef Bronzong. So Rocks Up, Hail canceling out leftovers, and that's only if it's running max Spadef on the Bronzong. Now, Blizzard is, of course, your most spammable move. I feel like this would be really nice. I mean, it's really tough to switch into Blizzard. One, it's insanely strong, which is why I have Modest. And 2, being 100% accurate, like Abomasnow can just spam it. I have Ice Shard, though I have Modest Nature. I feel like the speed was necessary for the Blade. And Bronzong's Gyro Ball isn't going to be doing too much, even with speed at all. It's not going to be doing anything to you. So you'll be beating Bronzong out 1v1. Ice Shard is there, though. Again, pick off a weakened Flygon as well as a weakened Honchkrow, just giving you that priority versus... I feel like I'm doing the... a team builder thing like I did early to the moon, which will be coming back, by the way, but more so than talking about it. But I felt like by putting movesets and spreads together, I could have my thoughts in a more collected form or whatnot. What the hell am I saying? But yeah, Giga Drain is, I think, the preferred grass move. You can have Wood Hammer, you can have Seed Bomb, but I love Giga Drain because after Sharpedo or after Feraligatr hits you, you can just suck up their soul right back, not only healing yourself, but also being able to knock them out with that. And then I mentioned why Shadow Ball is there. But Ice Shard is nice, being able to hit the dragons in the tier, for example, like Flygon, as well as being able to hit, if I am not mistaken, Noivern is... no, Noivern is in the, Noivern's UU right now, if I'm not mistaken. But also just can pick off a weakened Nidoqueen, just having that priority. You could also run HP Fire for like a Scavalier, you could run Earthquake. You could even run even more speed on Abomasnow if you're running Mix. By going up to, I believe, 124, you'll be able to outspeed, or like 125, you'll be able to outspeed Dragalge. So you can 2-hit KO with Blizzard upon switching. Again, you can even go near max and be able to outspeed DNC and whatnot in the tier. But I feel like to have the most bulk, to be able to take on Pokemon like Sharpedo and Feraligatr, massive threats in the RU tier. This is necessary. But of course, Wood Hammer can be used to hit Mantine really hard. As well as on this set, but I kind of like that better. Now in UU, this should have a lot of slashes. This should slash Wood Hammer. Hidden Power Fire should be slashing Blizzard. Earthquake should also be slashing Blizzard, but unfortunately it got deleted. But in the UU tier, there's not many switch-ins to Abomasnow at all. If we actually look at UU real quick, which again, I'm so sorry that I don't have it pulled up. I thought I did. But if we actually look at the UU tier, we'll just go down the list. Blizzard, Giga Drain, Blizzard, Earthquake, Blizzard, Earthquake, Giga Drain. That's a Blissey. Blizzard, Earthquake. So when you're looking at it, UU does not have the best switch-ins at all to Abomasnow. The best switch-in actually in UU is Scizor, and Scizor is probably one of the best Pokemon in the UU tier, which is why I think Hidden Power Fire is a staple in the set, being able to hit Scizor upon switching. Of course, you don't need to have Hidden Power Fire because you do have Blizzard plus Hail doing a ton of damage, so unless it's like Spadef Scizor, though I think Choice Band or SD are my favorite sets in the UU tier. Wood Hammer, Blizzard, whatnot. Blizzard can just be slashed on all these. But if you're actually running like a max attack Abomasnow, for example, a max attack with maybe Brave Nature, Entei dies 100% after rocks. So Entei will go down, Chandler goes down. This also hits Cobalion. You can even run Focus Blast being able to OHKO Cobalion upon switching. Cobalion actually cannot knock you out with a boost anyway because Abomasnow is just so bulky. I think another big thing about this mon being in UU is it's a mon that can actually take on Primarina. Primarina is busted. The mon has like no switch-ins in my opinion. If you're running like Moonblast, Water move, Psychic because it hits Tentacruel and whatnot, and then last move can be Ice Beam or Filler, whatever it wants to be. Energy Ball, whatever. But yeah, Giga Drain is nice for the recovery on that. However, Wood Hammer is just a nuke. Blizzard is just so spammable, being able to check the dragons in the tier as well, which is why Arch Chart is also there, being able to 2-hit KO Hydreigon, knocking out Noivern, 2-hit KOing Latias, checking Zygarde, the dog in the tier, and of course I mentioned why Earthquake. So I think it does definitely have a place in the RU tier as well as in the UU tier, and even if you look at the OU tier, because OU has Heat Ran, and you can run Earthquake to knock the thing out upon switching. OU has Zygarde, which is really nasty in that tier, but being part grass, naturally resisting 1,000 arrows and having the super effective Ice Shard or Blizzard, being able to take on all the Tapus. You'll live a superpower from Tapu Bulu. You naturally wall Tapu Koko. You naturally wall Tapu Fini. And Tapu Lele isn't knocking you out unless it's Specs, and you'll be able to do a ton of damage, if not knock it out with Adamant Woodhammer. It's things like that. The Abomasnow definitely has a place in any tier that's used, but if it does happen to be RU or NU or whatever, it definitely has a place there, and I think that Swords Dance is going to be its best bet. Obviously run like, I feel like this is more like not Let's Talk, but more so like, again, like a team builder on it. But yeah, I feel like these will be like the standard sets, of course. And UU HP Fire is definitely something too worth slashing. That's worth slashing because Cobalion, Scizor are probably like the main switch-ins, of course. If you're more worried about Cobalion, Focus Blast 100% OHKOs that. Whereas Earthquake, if it's max attack, can knock out Entei 100% of the time after rocks. And then, you know, prior to Mega Evolution, you could run Soundproof, and that allows you to check like Heliolisk in the RU tier. It can't go for Hyper Voice, or like Sylveon in the U tier not being able to go for Hyper Voice. SD is also another option in the U tier as well. If you are using SD though in the U tier, I would definitely run Magneton to trap Scizor, but then SD can definitely sweep. It does have its chances, and being able to naturally check bulky waters because you are Abomasnow. It's going to be really cool. But of course, I do want to know your thoughts on Mega Abomasnow. You can leave them down below. I hope you guys maybe learned something or, you know, enjoyed the video or whatnot. I will see you guys later today. So of course, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, friends.